Hi, this is Brennan, and you're looking at my Gunstar in KSP. Now, I didn't originally build all this model, but I did definitely enhance it to what I kind of liked. So the original model was made by Digital Psychosis, and that's pretty much what it looked like. I know it's a pretty small thumbnail of it, but that's pretty much all that the picture remains of it. I used to have a big picture of it right here, but it is now gone. It is made for the KSP 0.9, so basically one of the early access versions. I could never update it, not because these weren't updated, but KSPX and Retro Future were never continually updated, and each basically patch of KSP kept on breaking each of the mods, which kind of sucks in a way. I don't know why or how they did it, but anyway, that's just the way it is. So I kept mine at KSP at 0.9, a version of it which I never update. Anyway, so the major differences, of course, are the engines. He had these 4 exhaust engines. I have the single engine exhaust, which you'll see later on. It more looks like the movie. I added these frontal kind of lights, but they're supposed to be jet thrusters. I did actually add jet thrusters to these actual parts, but however, this model cannot take that amount of pressure having all these thrusters here, so I had to put all these other thrusters on the side, basically just to reduce the actual thrust work and get rid of that, because it's a bit weak in the construction there. I couldn't fix it in any way, so that was the workaround, just to add all these thrusters around the side, just to give it a full functionality like the aircraft, the spacecraft should. And pretty much add some aesthetic bits here and there, the fins and other things, and of course weapons. So anyway, enough of me talking. Let's get this thing started. So of course we're going to use cheats in there. We're infinite fuel. I didn't design this to be standalone, and plus it's got no anti-gravity and the thrusters, so and the hull integrity, and I couldn't strengthen it in any parts, so we just have to work within the parameters of the game. Anyway, let's get some music going, and let's start this up. Track the landing gear. See that typical blue flame and the silhouette. And of course, we're going to get there faster. Of course, in KSP, you get afterburner. So normal Gunstar doesn't have this option, but well, this Gunstar does. Afterburners. Goes into a phoenix. Just like on G-Force or Battle of the Planets. Got to get to around 30,000 meters. Yeah, we'll disengage the afterburners. Decrease to 75%. And point in the direction of the sun. See that? Now has the thrusts just like a Gunstar. So you can see why I changed it to the single one, the blue one. As you can see, the Gunstar is pretty much all lit up. I did put lots of lights on it. See, normally if you don't put any lights, that's what it looks like. It's kind of dull. So, kind of illuminated everywhere. So it's a bit of a frame chopper, but definitely looks good. Of course, a Gunstar wouldn't be a Gunstar if it didn't have weapons. So, unfortunately, I don't know how to target things. Never did, but anyway. So, these 3 lasers. So you have a laser here, laser here, laser here. But of course, we don't have lasers. We have machine guns. So. Of course, they shoot in those directions, but anyway, if they had tracking, they would track. But we also have the rear cannons. So the rear cannons are these 2 things, which allows it technically to shoot mostly in a all-round. You still have blind spots here and there. Like up here. Yep, but mostly, yep. You don't want to stand behind that. And most of the full force is coming out from the front. Of course, you can shoot simultaneously. Now we have our 4 missile ports here. So normally I'd make it each of the missiles shoot separately. However, KSP doesn't allow me to hotkey that many keys on it. So I kind of combine them into them all. So that's pretty much it. They're all combined. And of course, it wouldn't be the upgraded Gunstar if it did not have Death Blossom. Well, not the true kind of Death Blossom, but hey, it comes out. So underneath all these panels, of course, is all the missiles that are placed, and they're all hotkeyed to one hotkey as well. I really would have liked them to be sequential, but yeah, KSP doesn't do that on this version, so I had to hotkey them all together. So pretty much it shoots out all the missiles at once. So as you can see, there are more. So it's two separate systems. So there's my normal missiles, and then of course we have the Death Blossom missiles. So you can go around in circles like this. Normal Death Blossom would shoot the missiles pretty much in sequential order, but there's just not enough hotkeys in KSP to allow me to do that. So yeah, so pretty much, yeah. Pretty much all of the weapons that was in the movie. And we're out of Death Blossom missiles. So it's time to retract Death Blossom. Normally you wouldn't have the normal standard missiles, but I still have the normal missiles. And that's pretty much all the normal missiles, so just down to the laser gun. Machine gun. So that's pretty much my Gunstar in KSP. Quite a fun one. And sometimes that happens where the missiles come out. But yeah. Put it for download, but of course you'll definitely need to source your own KSP 0.9. It's still available. Yep, and of course you need to download all the extra parts that are compatible with 0.9. Or you could try and upgrade it to KSP 1.31 if you wish. Not all the functions will have, so you have to replace a lot of components. Probably have to edit your own kind of thrusters to give this type of effect. Anyway, I'll leave it there and I'll see you next time.